What's happening, folks? Uh, just got a tweet from Brian Armstrong at Coinbase, and I'll show you what he says here. Says GDAX customers will be credited the full amount of ETC associated with their account. Blah 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 blah. But I don't know what was going on there. Something was going on, but Coinbase is solvent, which is a good thing. There's GDAX. ETC credits will be available soon on GDAX. Last week we made an announcement stating that we do not support ETC on GDAX, but we would make ETC withdrawals available for customers who had ETH on GDAX prior to the hard fork. It is important to us that our customers trust GDAX as a safeguard digital currency assets. Therefore, GDAX customers will be credited the full amount of ETC associated with their account, both pre- and post-hard fork. We are working as swiftly as possible to create a simple process which will allow users to send ETC credit to off-platform ETC exchange of your choosing. At this time, GDAX is not planning to support the ETC trading or transactions on our platform. We will only be making this credit available to send off platform. Customers should avoid sending additional ETC to GDAX. We will update this post as the credit process becomes available. Please visit our facts page for further details. Coinbase customers, please see our corresponding update. So, this whole ordeal that nobody is talking about except me was a real ordeal. I mean, that could have been really bad. $6 million lost. But Coinbase is well funded, and, why won't they support ETC? Well, because central planning at Ethereum doesn't want you to support ETC. So you need to submit to Joseph Lubin from Goldman Sachs, the hedge fund manager, the Wall Street guy, and go along with ETH, Ethereum, the way they want it to be. Because if you don't, you're kind of screwed. Okay? I wonder about the Winklevi, but this is another thing that's just kind of ruining Coinbase with me. It's leaving a bad taste in my mouth. I don't like them. I did just sign up for Circle yesterday because of all this stuff, and I guess it's legitimate. It's coming from Brian Armstrong. So I don't know. What do you guys think about this? Coinbase will support Ethereum, only the Ethereum, that central planning at Ethereum. It's kind of funny in this space because it's a bit of a double-edged sword. I like Coinbase because it's simple and easy. But you better believe that they're working with everybody that can possibly be worked with. This is as central planning as Bitcoin and Litecoin can be, and Ethereum, and they are going to support Ethereum and Ethereum's central planners. Goldman Sachs coin, Wall Street coin, that's what Ethereum is. And if ETC wins out, I guess, I don't know, but I've been getting kind of sick of the whole crypto community, because it seems like everybody is focused on trading and making a quick buck, and to each his own, I guess. But I kind of believe in a higher principle, a higher law, a higher way of things that should be, and quick, easy money. I don't know. There's something about working for a living. There's something wrong about going to McDonald's and getting your cheeseburger and not thanking God for it, or thanking the cow that gave its life for the nasty cheeseburger you're eating. There's certain basic principles, and I think that they hold up, and that's why I stick with Bitcoin and Litecoin so tightly, because I think these guiding principles of my life are important. And I love the fact that Bitcoin and Litecoin are boring, and I love the fact that I feel like I'm on the right track because they are boring, and they're not a get-rich-quick scheme. They're not trade your way to the top type stuff. Because you think about all these altcoins, all this stuff could be done on Bitcoin, period. Lightning Network, the root stock, www.rsk.co. The stuff's all going to come around to Bitcoin. And this is a digital asset, and that's Bitcoin is digital gold, and it makes sense to have a digital silver, and that's why I support Litecoin. But Brian Armstrong, CEO of Coinbase, cannot control Bitcoin and Litecoin, and these guys are going along and getting along, and they're and there's nothing wrong with that to a point. But this country was founded on liberty and freedom, and it's a basic human right. A basic human desire is to be free. That's why we work so hard. And if you don't want to work and you just want to sit home in front of your computer and get rich quick, well, you'll probably be able to do it. But I'm saving my money in Bitcoin and Litecoin because Bitcoin was birthed out of frustration with a corrupt monetary system during the financial crisis of 2008, and it was birthed in 2009 as a reaction. And that's why I like Bitcoin, is because of that reaction. I want to get behind it. So I will spend my hard-earned money, even if it takes me $600 to buy one. And I understand that you can buy fractions, but there is a mental block with buying fractions. That's why I like Litecoin, because it's silver. And if you're going to have a new currency, it might as well go along with the currency mentality that we've known for years. Gold and silver. I mean, your greenback dollar represents a ticket for a silver dollar. That's what it was supposed to be. That's what it used to be. But because we have derelict in government and this kind of stuff, but to me, the gold and silver of crypto wins out because it's won out for thousands of years, and it's that reason why I support Bitcoin and Litecoin. Brian Armstrong wants to support central planning at Ethereum, and GDAX will not support ETC unless, and I support ETC. I mean, I'm not a big fan of Ethereum, and I bought some because I thought it was cool at the time. And, the more I learn about it, the less I like it. But if I was still on the Ethereum train, I would go with ETC. I mean, the whole idea of crypto is the code, dictates. Not central planning, not Goldman Sachs employees, hedge fund managers from Wall Street, people saving people's funds. You know what, man? If you don't hold your private keys and you lose your Bitcoin, well, stupid you. You need to learn how to hold your private keys. You need to learn how to take care of yourself. Quit depending on other people to take care of you. Ethereum, they're going to take care of you. Just submit to Joseph Lubin, Dr. Costa, the Goldman Sachs employees, the central planners, these people, and get thumbs down for talking like this, but that's the way it is. I don't care. I don't need anybody's approval. I mean, I'm kind of a jerk sometimes, but no, but most of you, I think, get what I'm saying. Like, share, and subscribe. Please pass this around. Uh, let's support the gold and silver of the cryptocurrency area, not because we want to get rich quick or anything, but we're tired of using a currency that loses value every year, while the Federal Reserve and the central planners and the Goldman Sachs and the people who go to work for these big banks, these R3 people, that's what R3 is all about. That's what Ethereum is catering to. They're trying to get away from the Bitcoin and Litecoin blockchains. They are manipulating you. They want you to do it. But if you support Ethereum, okay, what is it? What need did you run to Ethereum for? Because you need smart contracts? My guess is you don't even really know how. You might have some idea. Yeah, you probably got some good ideas about how to use smart contracts, but you don't need one right now, and it doesn't work. It will work. I'm sure it will work, but Ethereum is a testing ground for Rootstock, www.rsk.co, which is Turing complete and can do anything that Ethereum can do on the gold and silver blockchains of the people. Okay? Quit. You need to get off your addiction to your rush for that exciting move. Those exciting moves will come. We just had an exciting move yesterday. I just posted about the fire sale on Bitcoin and Litecoin. The exciting moves are when the market tanks and crashes. That's when you buy. You buy on the tanks and the crashes. When you see it going up, you think, dang, I didn't get enough. When it was down. You didn't get enough when it was down. It's only $600. People are going to be watching these videos in 5-10 years. They're going to be like, these guys were, I just said that, $600 is a lot to pay for a Bitcoin. And they're looking at them at, $7,500, and they're just, Litecoin's $100, But when you think about Litecoin, you think it's following on the trails of Bitcoin. I remember when Bitcoin was $3. Now Litecoin's $4. If I knew then what I know now about Bitcoin, I would do that. And I think Litecoin's going to follow that thing, because what I'm saying to you right now makes sense. So if you think it makes sense, you need to be starting to save in Litecoin and Bitcoin and Litecoin. Forget Ethereum, forget the rushes, forget the jumps in Ethereum Classic, and maybe I'll write Ethereum Classic. Ethereum Classic is the US dollar that's been screwing you for years. I don't know if a lot of people are old enough to remember the people that grew up in the Great Depression, my grandpas, stuff like that. They didn't trust the banks because the banks would come up like Coinbase could have done yesterday. It could have come up and, oh, sorry, your Ethereum's gone, or they're screwed, or, Crypt's gone down, Mt. Gox has gone down. There's been a bunch of these platforms that gone down. I don't know if Bitfinex is up and running yet, but probably will be. It's got good backers, but learn from history. The one thing we learn from history is that we don't learn from history. Don't trust these banks. Don't trust Ethereum. R3, screw them. Make them submit to the Bitcoin and Litecoin. Make them submit to the gold and silver. Follow the yellow brick road to the Emerald City. Put on your silver slippers. Do you understand what I'm saying? The Wizard of Oz, they weren't ruby red slippers. They were silver slippers. It was follow the gold standard back to the greenback dollar, the Emerald City, and pull back the mask of the politician and see that he's just an emperor with no clothes. Stick to gold and silver. Stick to Bitcoin and Litecoin. Adios, muchachos.